I actually had not heard of public health before I started this program. I originally enrolled as an animal sciences major, but when I was a junior I decided that I'd rather work with people instead of animals. So I looked through all the different majors that University of Hawaii offered, and I chose public health because it really fit my interest in what I was passionate about, which is working with people and working in the health-related field.
So I had no idea about this public health program. How I found out about it was Michelle Tagorda. She had came to LCC, so I was previously at LCC, and I just thought about, it was about community and helping more people, and I was already caught up in the health field, in the medical assisting department, and so I thought, why not reach out to the bigger public and try to make a difference that way?
What I understood it to be about was everything. It was basically everything, but coming into the program, I see that you have different categories of what it is. It's like environmental health, you have a global health, certain things like that, which I didn't know, I guess the subtitles of what it was.
I used to think public health was just diseases, but now I realize public health is pretty much everything, from washing your hands to making sure that there's a sidewalk to walk on in your community, and it really affects everyone every day.
I really thought it was going to be like one-to-one type of thing. That's the medical field just shaped my head to think everything medical is one-to-one, but that definitely changed after this whole program, and it definitely opened my eyes to a new field that I was very interested in. Public health affects large populations instead of individual, and I feel like it's very more beneficial because you're helping the health of multiple people at once, rather than just one person at a time.
I didn't know much about public health, and I just knew it's something that is based on population versus one-on-one. When I came to public health, I actually found out that public health is everything and anything around us. We deal with public health every single day.
I think when I started I thought it was mostly food inspectors and people who were coming around to write citations to restaurants, and and now I think it's encompassing of every single career path, and I never realized how much diversity there was in it. I mean, essentially anything that you think of: environmental health, global health, local health, your own physical well-being and lifestyle choices. You end up really realizing that everything you do has an impact on either your own health or someone around you.
Honestly, I thought public health was being about like PE, physical fitness, staying in shape, eating healthy, making healthy choices, and keeping up with healthy habits. Oh man, it opened it up. There's so much to it. It's a very broad topic. I didn't really think of how much public health and communities go together, how public health influences everything from individual students to legislative members changing policies and such.
For me, my background primarily is in emergency medical services, and so I had a lot of exposure to injury prevention, to trauma data registries, but beyond that, I didn't really have the sense of the full scope of what public health entailed. And so before, my background and focus was more on the emergency response side of public health, and I didn't necessarily realize that public health had not just the clinical side, but the policy side of it, the teaching side of it, the educational and promotional opportunities, and the fact that public health has the ability to take large health interventions and public scale projects and do something like complete streets in planning and have that impact the public health and make lives easier for other citizens, and to take your passion, whether that's music or a health-related option to nutrition, and find a way to incorporate that into public health and recognize that public health encompasses everything that we do.